Look at the two of you dancing that way, lost in the moment and each other's face. So much in love, you're alone in this place, like there's nobody else in the world. I was enough for her not long ago. I was her number one, she told me so, and she still means the world to me, just so you know. So be careful when you hold my girl. Time changes everything, life must go on. I'm not gonna stand in your way. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. How could that beautiful woman with you be the same freckle-faced kid that I knew? One that I read all those fairy tales to, and tucked into bed all those nights. And I knew the first time I saw you with her, it was only a matter of time. I loved her first, I held her first, and a place in my heart will always be hers. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. And I prayed that she'd find you someday, but it's still hard to give her away. I loved her first. From the first breath she breathed, when she first smiled at me, I knew the love of a father runs deep. Someday you might know what I'm going through, when a miracle smiles up at you. I loved her first.
What a beautiful song, sharing the perspective of a father and the daughter and the new man in her life, the future man, the present man also, dancing with her right now, and the father's looking on and reminiscing about how it was when he did the same thing with his daughter, danced with her. Only yesterday she was a little girl. This is a song that's tailor-made for the movie Father of the Bride. Father of the Bride, the old one with Steve Martin, as well as the new one with Andy Garcia as the father, not Steve Martin. Both of these movies, this song is tailor-made for that movie. It's as if I'm literally watching Father of the Bride and this song is playing while the new man in this girl's life, other than her father, is dancing with her and the father is looking on. Beautiful song, absolutely beautiful. And of course that violin, the fiddle, what do you guys call it as a fiddle. That sound of the violin, oh, just magical, beautifully played. I don't know if it's a violinist bought in specially or it's a band member. It sounds like a band, Heartland.
Heartland, yeah.
So Heartland. Wow, absolutely amazing violin playing in this one. It just added so much variety and depth as well as emotion to the lyrics of this wonderful story in this song.
This is heart melting. I loved his voice. I loved the lines of the song, and this definitely has a place and time when it should be played, and it would be so apt if it is played at weddings, especially when the entire family is there and it's a family wedding. I mean, people celebrating their wedding day with the family, because these days even those traditions are also missing. um, Life is difficult and life is complex in today's time, and we have all sorts of ideas and things that people want to do on their wedding day, and these traditional things, or more conventional things, are fading away. Somewhere fathers and mothers or parents are also losing this joy of celebrating the wedding of their own children. So these songs, I mean, they used to be a great thing, and people always wanted to choose and keep a list ready even before the wedding could be planned, that this is what I'm going to play, and always keep that on mind. But nowadays, nobody seems to be bothered about it. Maybe weddings are also, during the lockdown, weddings happened on video calls. So that could be one of the things that maybe replacing real weddings as well. Who knows where we are heading? But this definitely sounds good even today.